If you want to learn how to read and write again after a stroke, your first step is learning the sounds and their letters. In today's video, we'll talk about the sound mmm. My name is Bree. I'm a speech-language pathologist with over 10 years of experience working with people with aphasia. And again, today we'll talk about the sound mmm. I'm going to show you how to make it with your mouth, how to write it down and connect it to a letter, and then we'll look at it in some words as well. If you want extra practice with today's lesson, I have created a worksheet. It is Pay What You Want, and the link is in the description below. All right, let's get started. For many people with aphasia, relearning your sounds and your letters can be really hard. One thing that makes it a little bit easier is having a picture for what your mouth is supposed to look like. So this is the picture I'll use for mmm. Let's talk about it a little bit. I like to start with this sound because it's one of the less complicated sounds in English. There are 2 steps. Close your lips and keep them closed, and then hum. You'll turn on your voice box so that you can feel your vocal cords vibrating in your throat. Ready? Close your lips. Hmm. And hum. That's it. If it helps you, you can even use your fingers to hold your lips shut. They should not move. Mmm. Your lips stay closed for the whole sound. And for this sound, the air is coming out of your nose, which makes sense, right? Because your mouth is closed, it can't be coming out of your mouth. The air comes out of your nose. You can see if I plug my nose, the air stops flowing and the noise stops. Mm, mm, mm. So the sound comes out of your nose, and that's why my picture has that arrow pointing to the nose. This might seem simple right now, but as you learn more and more sounds, this will help you. Pay attention to that arrow. It's coming out of the nose. That means your lips stay closed the whole time. All right, so we're gonna practice this a couple of times because your brain needs repetition. So it's a relatively easy sound, but we're gonna do it back and forth a few times. Ready? My turn. Mmm. Your turn. My turn. Mmm. Your turn. Yeah, let's do a couple more and then we'll move on. Mmm. Mmm. Cool, I think you have it. This is also kind of a fun sound because it is the sound we make when food looks tasty. So if somebody shows me a cookie, I'm like, mmm. Somebody shows me ice cream, mmm. I got a nice slice of pizza that looks pretty good, I'm gonna say, mmm. Just FYI, I'm working on building a full course for relearning how to read and write after a stroke. If you're interested, visit aphasiawithbree.com/read and write. That way you can sign up and you'll be the first to know when it's ready. So let's talk about connecting that sound, mmm, with a letter. That sound goes with this letter in English. And now let's look at how to write it. To draw a capital M, you'll start at the very top and go down with a straight line. Then you'll pick up your pencil, bring it back to that top point, go down, then up, then down again. For a lowercase m, you can go straight down, keep your pencil on the page, and go back up, then draw one arch, another arch, and you're done. For some people, writing the letters isn't that hard. The tricky part is going to be connecting the sound mmm to the letter. But for other people, actually writing the letter can be really hard, especially if you have limb apraxia, meaning you tell your hand to do one thing and it does something different. And then you look at the page and you're like, what? So for that, a lot of repetition is needed. There are plenty of workbooks that practice writing your letters. If you want the one that I'm using, I'll put a link in the description below so that you can check out this one. All right, in just a second, we're going to read some words that have this sound in it. But first, I have to make sure that your brain really has this connection down. The sound mmm goes with this letter. We're gonna practice it a few more times, and I want you to do it with me. Practice making the sound mmm, practice writing the letter. Okay, we'll do that a few times and then we'll get to some words. Mmm. Mmm. video is helpful, please like and subscribe to my channel for more practice videos. If you want a worksheet that goes along with today's lesson, check the link below to get your download today. All right, let's get to some words. We're going to talk about some words that start with the sound mmm. I want you to really watch my lips, how they go together at the beginning of the word. I'm going to say the word, and then I want you to try to fill in the blank. Ready? Here's the first one. Male. I need to check the mail. Yeah. Movie. Let's watch a movie. Good. Money. I need some money. Last one. Music. Let's listen to some music. Good. See if you can find some things around your house that begin with mm. For extra practice, you can tape the M mouth sound to the object. You could also write the word. You can see how I did it here with the word mirror, and I did it over here with the microwave. Can you think of some more words that begin with mm? Write them below in the comments and let's see what you guys come up with. All right, really nice work practicing that sound today. We close our lips and they stay closed. We turn our voice box on and we let the sound come out of our nose. I know that when you're practicing individual sounds like that, it can feel a little bit silly, but as we get more and more of these sounds, we can start putting them together, and that way we can start reading them and also writing them. So it might feel silly, but keep working on this so that you can have a strong foundation for those other skills. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe so you don't miss out on the next practice video. If you want extra practice with today's lesson, I made a worksheet. You can download it at the link below. And this is pay what you can. So you can put a 0 in that box and get it for free. If you're able, I would love for you to leave a tip or buy me a coffee. But if not, no worries. I want to make sure that everybody with aphasia has access to these resources. Again, for that worksheet, check the link in the description below. And if you want to go even further, I'm making a full course on relearning how to read and write after a stroke. If you're interested in learning more about this and being the first to know when I launch, please go to aphasiawithbree.com/read and write. All right, that's it for today. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you again soon.